What's up? Welcome to today's live stream. I'm William, and I'm gonna be just doing some work. Wait, am I streaming? I'm seeing a message from another stream, or I don't know. I'm confused now. Let me make sure I'm live. I'll go ahead and share my screen now. Yeah, I'm live. Perfect. All right, for some reason, there's this comment here. I don't understand why this is here. Okay, we're good. All right, so today's plan is to work. I don't really have a plan. I need to do a quick check to see if a document has been hidden, because I was about to tell somebody something. I was like, oh, let me go and check to make sure what I'm about to say is not a lie. I'm going to respond to a few questions here on whatever this is. I will likely work on the Maui stuff, continue that work, and I'm sure there's other things I need to I also need to start writing a few words about how to migrate, or not how to migrate, how to export your data from 3 different ESPs. So we'll start off with that first thing that I just said. Let me go to my browser. Oops. Oh, well, it figured it out. Look at that. It figured it out. So we're going to go to the docs. I'll move this out. We don't need that for right now. Excuse me. All right, so I think this is under guides, if I'm not mistaken. And Blue Conic. Oops, that's not how you do this. How do you search? Perfect. So I can mention this. Say, let's see. John FS going ahead and hidden the Blue Conic docs. However, John Crowder. Was it the Canadian Star, the national? What is it, Canadian Star? Canadian Star. I forgot the name of the company. That it's some Canadian company. All right, so we've done that. So that's one thing down that fast. Also go into assignment right quick. remember starting a project for the, oh, here we are. Perfect. Maui testing.net 8. So yeah, we got to make sure that this is still working, because last time I was working on this, the newest version of .NET came out, and I forgot if things were working or not working. We'll see though. Just making sure that this is going to indeed use, excuse me, .NET 8. Oh, look at that. I'm finally getting the XR OS. Let's see if it'll actually install this time. Every other time this thing randomly pops up, it'll fail. Yeah, look at this. Something's going on. Sys, oh, what the hell? Sys policy daemon. My computer is actually affecting my computer. It's lagging. But so long as I'm able to continue streaming, I guess that's not bad. You know? The fact that I'm able to, you know, continue to mostly do work and not have a minor lag while streaming. 60 frames per second. All right, hopefully this will actually happen this time. I need to install, I guess, the Android SDK or tell .NET 8 where it is. So we're gonna do some configuration, it looks like, after this installs. So while this is happening, I'm gonna talk about some other stuff that's going on in the tech space, specifically around OpenAI, that whole saga. So Sam Altman is now a CEO at Microsoft, and I think Greg Brockman is going along with him. Oh, wait a minute. Cannot be open because the developer cannot be verified. All right, I'm doing this screenshot because I've gotten this several times. I don't know what's making this thing pop up, but yeah, let's eject the disk image, and it should fail. It'll pop up again. Yeah, here we are. All right, so it'll keep doing this. Oh my gosh, and I can't even use my computer anymore. It's gonna keep doing it. Last time I fixed this, I think I deleted it. Or I'm sorry, I think I literally hard shut down my computer. I went and pushed the button and held it to get this to stop last time. We're gonna Google it this time. Oops. This, okay, here we are. Close Xcode, eject the simulator DMG, change the attributes to the downloaded DMG using the following command. No, we're not doing that. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do this right here, Xcode run, this thing right here. So I need to figure out where in the hell it is. Oops, look at that, there's a thing running. And I think that should be fairly straightforward to find if my trackpad actually freaking works. What the hell is going on with this trackpad? Oh my gosh. F6. All right, so this is what we're gonna look for. We're gonna look for that file right there, F689A. F689A. Let's see if it'll find it. All right, so another way we could try this out is to use locate and then do F. Can I copy that? I really hope I can copy this. Yes, I can. All right. I'm gonna pop it here. Wait, how do I do? There we are. Pop that here because I need to do a little bit of that right there. It can't even, okay, so, okay. Interesting. So this command isn't gonna run because I don't know where this is coming from. Let's go to Xcode, just open up Xcode and we'll open up the simulator thingamajig and see if that will fix it. Like, I don't want this to affect my .NET stuff, just like, I didn't actually want the simulator to start. I just wanted to open up simulator. New simulator maybe? Open simulator. I don't see the Pro XDR. I'm curious if anybody has updated to the latest version of Xcode. I'm curious, do you all have the Vision Pro stuff? Because the beta had it. All right, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't need to care about it right now. So long as it doesn't happen again, and it's gonna happen again. Okay, so let's see. Java SDK path to my Android or my Java JDK or the Microsoft build of the JDK. It seems to know where that is. It's knowing where that is. It sees that we have the SDK installed, but it wants me to have platform Android 34 installed, as well as platform tools for 33 installed. So I need to update this, I guess what I need to do. Android SDK recommend obstacle components, emulator. I already have that. System Android Google. Okay, so the newest version of Android. Required Android SDK needs to be installed. By choosing, wait, you can install them from the command palette. I've already done this though. .NET MAUI configure Android. All right, well, let's see. .NET MAUI, and then configure Android. What does it want me to do though? Okay, so they're recommending that I use the .NET build thing right here to do this. However, I have Android Studio, so I'm not about to do all that. I'm gonna just install it using Android Studio, and hopefully that, oh my gosh, hopefully that'll work. Where did it go? All right, so it wants me to have 34, which it says partially installed, whatever the hell that means. So we get 34 SDK tools. We want the build tool 33, which I don't see. All right, well, maybe none. Maybe we don't need that. All right, well, let's go ahead and apply. Maybe this will pull down some other things that I need. We'll see. We'll take it one step at a time. Why is what? All right, so it wants me to navigate into wherever my Android stuff. Wait, Xamarin? What the hell? Xamarin? I thought we were done with Xamarin. They're running SDK manager, platforms, Android 30. See, I didn't see the platform tools. That's the thing that I don't see. Maybe that's not in the SDK manager. Although, where else would that be? Use the assistant. Nah, that's useless. Yeah, it's concerning to me that I don't see build tools in here. That's what I was expecting to see. Let's try to let's run the project. Can I just do F5 to do that? The Swift extension needs some, okay. So it's opening up as a Mac Catalyst app. That's not what I wanted. But I mean, I guess now you can see some of the power of .NET MAUI, I guess. But yeah, I didn't want to do that. I want to run the, what's wrong with my music? I want to run the phone version of that somehow. See if we can get it to work now. Did it do it? Oh, okay. Maybe I also need to create, well, you know what? I'm still going to use API 33, but I probably should also create a new device. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Here it is. So we'll create a device and let's see if we'll just select whatever one of these is. I don't know what, like, I don't know. There's too many Pixel phones. They're all the same to me. All right, we have, it's still saying that it's not downloaded. What did I just download? All right, well, sure. All right, so while this downloads, I'm going back to talking about this whole OpenAI stuff. Let's see what's going on Twitter. It was Toronto Star. Yeah, I knew it was something to do with Canada. Let's go to Twitter. Uh-oh. Microsoft is currently conducting the largest infrastructure build-out that humanity has ever seen. While that may seem like hyperbole, look at the annual spend of mega projects such as nationwide rail networks, dams, or even space programs such as the Apollo moon landings. And they all pale in comparison to the over 50 billion annual spend on data centers Microsoft has penned in for 2024 and beyond. This infrastructure build-out is aimed squarely at accelerating the path to AGI and bringing the intelligence of generative. Yeah, I am going to buy some more Microsoft stock. I need more Microsoft shares. Wait, is this real? Or is this AI? He gonna stop smoking? It gotta be AI. Yeah, we see here, Ilya, he finally says something. He regrets it. Well, it's interesting to me that, you know, this person who everyone is hailing as a genius somehow didn't see this, couldn't predict this, and they're supposed to be some of the smartest people building AGI. It's just like, it just goes to show that in our culture, we tend to look at only one attribute of something, of some person, and say, oh, they're a genius, and not realize that, you know, it's more than just being smart at one thing. I'm not saying that he's not a great person. Obviously, he's an awesome person, but still, it's like, I'm pretty sure a child would know that you can't do what he did and just expect people to just not give a fucking thing, so just keep going. Anyways. unrelated to what we're going on about. Let's try to get this to build now. I think it should have installed. Yes, it did. Look at that. All right. Oh wait, maybe we can get build tools here. Let's see if we can get build tools. Probably not. Yeah, these are just images. Yeah, I'm tripping. All right, so now that we have this, let's do API 34 and we'll create a new one. Whatever that is. Finish. And now I should have access to that here. Okay, sure. Why does it not show my different configurations? You see here how this says iOS, Mac, Catalyst, Android. Usually, well, at least in Visual Studio, there was something where if you wanted to like start a project or debug, you can select the build or whatever the target that you're trying to access, but I don't know how you do that here. Oh, here we are. Pick startup device. All right. And we have my Pixel 33. Maybe I had to start the other device for it to actually take hold. I'm not sure, but let's debugging fail. Android SDK required components need to be installed. Okay, configure. Bro, like what? I've installed these components. Okay. It's interesting that. Oh, it's because I downloaded another one. Okay, I have a new thingamajig. Now there is a way to accept the Android SDK license. Okay, I don't have this environment variable. I don't want to just go and set it. To me, this is dumb. So we're gonna Google how to do that. Oh, we have build tools now. Okay. Or maybe this was always there and I just was being blind. This does look different though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see the things that I saw here. Like, oh wait, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, let's see if I can accept this somehow. No, can't accept it here. Fine. Is this what I need right here? Android, basically the SDK manager. SDK root, whatever that is. Interesting. I wonder if I need to rebuild my index on what's on my machine, because there's definitely an SDK manager. I know that it exists in Android and not just under Unity. This should exist somewhere else. All right, let's hope that Android is in here. No. All right, I guess we'll locate Android because I don't know where Android is. I don't use Android, so that's why I don't really know where any of this stuff is. Like, I only do it for work. So there's a lot of .NET. Maybe I want to page through this. So we have, oh wow, okay. All right, Ableton, Android Studio. We don't care about that. A lot of the packages, I'm sorry, a lot of anything that's in this app, we don't really care about. Whoa, what's going on with this? All right, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason my mouse is starting to output keyboard things. All right, fine. I don't know where Android is stored. Like, where does, and you know what? Maybe Android Studio will tell me where this stuff is. IMWell library. Okay, all right, that works. So it's in users under library. Android. Excuse me. It's under my users library, I think. Yeah, my library. So we'll do this libraries. That's why it didn't work last time. It's under my user account. There we go. So we got our SDK. Let's go in here and see if there's any binary files we can play with. We see build tools. There's command line tools. Okay. Oh, what was this saying to use? Tools bin. I don't see a binary. I do see a program called licenses though, or it's at a directory. Android, Google. These are all just regular files, except for, oh no, they're all just regular files. Oh wow, it is interesting. It's just, I'm going to assume that this is an object hash, so we can get versioning. Packages. Let's see what's in build tools. Oh, okay. Command line tools. Let's see. Oh wait, maybe this is it. Then, ADV manager, lamp, Profton, resource, retrace. I think, oh yeah, that was it. I think that was it. So we'll come into command line tools. We'll do latest. We'll go into bind or bin, and we'll pick out our SDK manager. So this is the path right here. I'll just copy that. Actually, yeah, we'll copy that. Or I can remember it. SDK command line tools, latest bin. All right, so we'll do command or / command line tools. Oh, build tools, command, or yeah. No, not that. I've already forgotten what it was. I thought it was command tools. CMD, there we are. Latest bin, SDK manager, licenses or license or something like that. Licenses. All right, it says that all licenses accepted. Let's hope that that makes a difference here. All right, still more to do. Oh, I need to get the JDK vert 21. Okay, fine. I think I can download that from the internet. So we'll do JDK 21 Microsoft, because I think I need to get their build of it. Yep, here we are, LTS. And I'm gonna grab this version right here, the package. Maybe. Oh, yeah. All right, let's try this again and see if we can get a little bit further into the build. No. Wait, building with JDK version 20. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought I had the JDK 21 installed. Or 17. Yeah, I definitely have that installed. Okay. So it seems that the build is targeting JDK 21, and that the build I think is the project. So we need to come into our project CS and look and see if there's a JDK configuration here. I think that's how these things, I actually don't know how this works, to be honest. Visual Studio, minimum. Maybe I can look for JDK and see if we have any reference to it. So in the NuGet, there is a target right here. Oops. But we're targeting 17. All right, now that I think I might be a little confused. It's telling me that it can't build with JDK 21, but I thought I was building with JDK 19. At least that's what it appears to me. Let's do this configure Android again. Maybe that has something to do with it. All right, so still can't find it. Gonna quit Visual Studio and just reopen it. It's saying that the platform isn't installed, or the platform tools. Oh, excuse me. Failed to find package system images. Well, this is literally what the hell is telling me to type in. All right, well, I don't know. Let's see what options we have. Available updates, platform tools. Ah, okay, well. Maybe this is it. I don't know. I no longer know what's going on. Maybe the thing that I did was I was working with pure Android, and maybe .NET MAUI ships its own Android build tools. And I'm thinking that because you see here, it's library developer Xamarin, and then there's Android SDK. Like I'd have Android SDK outside of Xamarin. So I think that's the confusion, is that I thought that with MAUI, I could just, anyway. I thought that it was just, you could do all the Android stuff with your current Android tooling, but it seems like you do it with the Microsoft version of it. I don't know if this is true. I don't know anything right now. I'm confused as hell. But hopefully, this will download soon. But yeah, this is, I guess, my life, which is going through stuff that isn't really documented or known or whatever, and go and figure it out. Hence, the thing on my channel is figuring it out. That's literally all I do. Almost everything I start, I don't know what I'm doing, and hope like throughout the day, I generally build a very, very, very deep understanding of what it is and how things are happening, and then I can document it and maybe even like make content around it. We'll see how this goes. Let's try this again. We'll refresh our environment for Maui. Android. Oh wait, wait. Is it refresh? Where's refresh at? Or .net. Why I don't see the refresh environment anymore. There is a thing called refresh environment. I know that there is. Am I just going crazy? Yeah, obviously I'm going crazy. Still. Platform Android not installed. All right, we still got, oh my gosh, this is. Action required optional. Action required optional. Okay, never mind. We're good. This is old. So all of this looks to be good. The required Android need to be installed. You can install it from the command line. Oh, okay. All right. I still have this one thing to do, I guess. I'm going to run that same license thing here on the license or the SDK in or Xamarin. Did that work? No, why did that not work? SDK manager license. It is -s license, right? Yeah, licenses. Okay. With an S. Fun story. I'm about to go back in time a little bit to my second software engineering job. It was part-time while I was in college. I think I was a junior at this time in college. I was a software engineer for a local like e-learning platform company for veterans and all that kind of stuff. And I remember I had a bug. I was initially tasked with implementing some type of full text search for some feature on the site at that time. And I remember I spent, I think it was 3 days debugging an issue. It was, I don't remember the full details, but I remember that it presented itself in very interesting ways. It wasn't consistent. And it took me 3 days to locate the portion of the system that the bug was occurring in. You know, it's a full stack application. So obviously there's a web front end, which was built with ASP.NET Forms, I think, or web forms. Yeah, web forms. The client side has JavaScript, of course, because, you know, some of the computing needs to be done on the client. Our server side obviously is ISS because we're using ASP.NET. So ASP.NET is running on a Windows Server IS. And the backing database at that time, we were using SQL Server. And there are some other things, but I'm only going to focus on, I guess, those four pieces of the stack. Turns out the bug was an issue in the SQL code. I had a stored proc that I was working on. It was about 2,000 lines of SQL code. And the bug had something to do with pluralization. Turns out one of the things that I was doing, I forget the details of it, but it turned out to be an S. That's the detail that I remember. I remember that the fix was I had to add an S at the end of a word. And yeah, man. Oh my gosh. Talk about a miserable experience. You spend 3 days to find the bug only to realize that it's an S. And it's not like it, I mean, it compiled because we had another field that wasn't pluralized. So, anyways, all that to say, I got really good at being very detail oriented and actually reading. That's one thing that I find a lot of junior engineers don't do. So if you're someone trying to get into this industry and you're like more junior, if you don't like reading, you will suck at this. You need to read, and you need to read carefully. Like a lot of this output is written not for a computer, it's written for you, the user. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Obviously, I'm still struggling, so we'll see how good this is. Let's try to refresh our environment again. See if it will be happy. Okay, look at that. It didn't really do anything weird. So let's try to get this running. We'll select the .NET MAUI debugger, right? Debugging kind of required. Okay, so it still is failing. Shit. Oh my gosh. Please install JDK version. I've done this. But then when I install the version, they're like, it's not supported. So which one is it? All right, let's look for this string right here. Obviously, this exists somewhere in this project. Oops, 20, wait, I forgot what it was. At this point, I think I can close Android Studio. It's just gonna confuse me now. Just analyzing. Maybe a restart was what it needed. Nope. No. Fun times. Let's just go to the internet and yeah. So I didn't do this. So I'll do this. No, we'll try this out. Oh, this is for Windows. We don't want to do that. Definitely don't want that. All right, so install .NET 8. We've done that. Install the latest stable Xcode. I assume I have the latest version of Xcode. I don't know. It seems like every time I open Xcode, it's a new version. Let's see. It looks like we're good. I'll go ahead and update these. So next thing is to do this Xcode, whatever the hell. I've already done this, but I'm going to do it again because I don't know why this isn't working. What is this? Oh, this is my project. Let me close this. What is temp? Oh, it's directory. Okay, well. Command line tools are already installed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Use software updating the system. Command line interface to install updates. I wonder if there are any hidden updates. macOS. This update process more. Nope. This shouldn't affect me. All right, so I'm done with that. I've already done this, but I'm gonna do it again. Just all right, so that's gonna go on, and then if you like to debug Android, you also have to install Microsoft. All right, we'll do that again, I suppose. We are looking. Wait, which one did it say? Did it say 8 or 11? It says 11. macOS. We'll grab the package version of that. before I do this, let me make sure. I thought I already had JDK in here. Yeah, well, I already have it, but install it again. I don't know.
Everybody in the groove. Well, stick around. We're just warming up, baby.
I'm curious. How do you all feel about Sam Altman and Greg going over to Microsoft? What do y'all think is going to happen to OpenAI? What do you think is going to happen to Ilya or I guess a lot of the folks who aren't necessarily safetyists? I've been noticing that there's a new term coming out, right? They're called decel safetyist. So we got a new term, so I'm gonna have to start using it. So it seems like there was factions within OpenAI. There was one that was about, you know, like getting this out to market, building out cool things, just getting it out to the world. And there was another one who were more concerned about safety and like controlling what you can and can't do with the technology. I don't know if this is true, but I've been seeing hints of that being the case. All right, yeah, cool. We have JDK 11 again. You know what? I'm even gonna do this. I'm gonna do we're gonna start from scratch. So we're not gonna use my project that I thought was working this entire time. Oh wait. There's one that is in .NET Build T Android directory. P accept Android licenses. We are going to try this one. We'll try this. So the path to my Android SDK directory, I am going to assume that it wants the Xamarin version of the SDK directory. Like, I really don't know which version of it that it wants because I have more than one. So I'm just going to assume that they want the Xamarin version, which is right here, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe it does want the real version, which is in my user directory. So we'll put this here. We'll say users. Is it? Yeah, users like that. I am Will Shepherd. Library. Yeah, Android. Yeah, I actually don't know where this is. So library, Android. Oh wait, this isn't gonna work. I need to make sure I'm in my user library. Oops. There we are. So we want this SDK right here. Now, when it says that it wants the path to the SDK, like this, yeah, when it's saying SDK directory, is it meaning this right here? If so, I guess we'll copy that and we'll dump it here in between these quotes. And yeah, I guess that's it. We'll run this, see what happens. I'm running it in this project first because I don't know if I've done that here. And if this doesn't work, then we'll start a new project and then, you know, continue the instructions. Android component tools is obsolete. Please install command line tools. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Fine. Are we still building? What's going on? It's not giving me any feedback. It's just hanging. I don't know if it's actually, oh wait, no, it's still doing things. Okay, fine. It's just slowly doing things. Forewarning, 0 errors. Okay, it built. I guess that's progress. I'm getting a lot of warnings still, and I don't like that. Android component tools is obsolete. Please install command line tools, CMD line tools. This is coming out of Microsoft. So I don't know if I could do anything about that. So I'm going to ignore it. And let's try to build this for Android now. Debugging CalFel Android required components. Oh my gosh. What is it? What is it now? All right, cool, fine. All right, we're going to close this project and we're just going to start a new project based off of this, right? So we're going to see if I follow these instructions directly, which so far you all have seen me do 1, 2, 3, 4, all these A. And now we're going to do this right here, B. Go to my desktop. Maui app, okay. Cool. Unable to launch profile cannot be applied. Usable launch profile, okay. Could not find Android jar for API level 34. This means Android's SDK platform API level 34 is not installed. All right, so I did install this using the Android SDK manager, but what I'm now starting to think is that they're completely separate. Maui is just Xamarin in a freaking suit. It's not. It's the same shit. Let's see, Microsoft Xamarin deprecation. So according to here, so Xamarin is supposedly gone, and the support. When is it supposed to end? What date? Xamarin, October, release date, end of support. May next year. Okay, so we only have 6 more months of this nonsense. Hopefully they'll get rid of this Xamarin crap. I think what I'm running into is the fact that I have been under the impression this entire time that I need to do all this on the Android side. But maybe they want me to do all this within Xamarin using their tooling. So it may be the case that I don't have this API level in Xamarin. And I'm going to check this right quick, actually. I think that is actually the case. Here we are. So if we go into platforms, maybe, let's go back and we'll do it this way. Yes, that is it. I have been doing all of this under regular Android, thinking that that was what you're supposed to do, but no, I need to do this here. So I also need to install the tool here, which there should be the SDK command line tool. Okay, all right. We're gonna run one of these to install that. Troubleshooting. Nope. Install Android dependencies. There's an error. I was expecting to see SDK manager in CMD whatever build tools. Oh, I'm looking at command line tools. I'm dumb. All right, 7 should be latest. Oh, it's even different. Yeah, so in Android and Google Land, they name it latest, and here they don't. Okay, this is good to know. All right, here, I think I understand what I need to do. So from here, we're gonna go into my Android, whatever this is, and we're gonna go into CMD tools, version 7, then we should have SDK manager in here. So we'll do SDK manager, and then we'll do lists, which should show all of the things that are currently here. All right, install. Yes, here we are. We have the platform tools here. We have 34. Maybe I will do this. We'll say update. Maybe it'll just update to the latest of everything. No, fuck. Man. I do know I need to do this at some point. I'll do it now. I did it before, but remember, I did that on regular Android, not in Xamarin Android, which is somehow different. I wonder if this one's it right here. Android default ARM 6. Yeah, this might be the one that I need. Yo, what's up, Hichum Ken? Wait, do you have an answer for this? Are you giving me an answer? If you know the answer to this, man, like, you'll save me maybe an hour of my time. I have been struggling to get a .NET MAUI application running for Android after, it was working with the preview builds of, the .NET MAUI stuff. And there's some context behind this. Normally I wouldn't have to do this, but Microsoft decided to deprecate Xamarin for, the Visual Studio for Mac OS, which used to be called Xamarin or something like that. So as a result, they've now, they're moving all their tooling into Visual Studio Code. And yeah, it's oh my gosh, it's kind of a pain. Not only did the new version of MAUI drop support for .NET 6, I don't think .NET 8 is fully there for Mac OS, but we're figuring it out right now. We'll see. Two dumbasses together, maybe maybe we can be a average person, get something done. I'm in the same boat. I'm like, obviously I'm not, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Now let's go back to this error. Let's see what it's really telling me. What is it telling me here? Where's my... Did I close the project? I did, like an idiot. Yes. Okay. And I'm not even looking at the right project. I'm dumb. All right, let's look at it here. I forgot. I opened it here so we can look at it easily. Okay. See, they're telling me to do tools in the Android SDK manager, but the problem is, if I do that, it's not going to update it in the Xamarin part. It's only going to update it in the Android stuff. I think we can install this though. I'm going to pull, where was it? Platform 34 here. So it says 2. I'm going to copy this because I really don't know how these are referenced. Like, you would think that these would be IDs, but it doesn't appear to be. I'm going to list again just to see if we can get what that header was. Version, description, path. Oh, these are already available. I've already installed these. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, these are available. They're not. Okay. So maybe the name is the ID. That's the only thing I can think of. So we're going to grep this list and just pull out anything with 34 in it. The only thing I could do is pray for no bugs. Well, well, hey, you can do more than me. What I like to do is I make bugs. That's what I do. I'm pretty confident that when I write code, I will have bugs, and that's okay, right? Like, at least I'm doing something. Other people write no bugs, and if you write no bugs, to me that means you're not doing anything. All right, we're gonna install build tools 34, I guess. I thought I already had that though. Build tools. Oh, I don't. Okay, I don't have that already. All right, look at that. Okay, so we'll do SDK manager, and then is it install? Can I just do that? Sure. Okay. We're gonna use OpenAI's ChatGPT while it still exists. I don't have much faith in it existing in its current form for too much longer. This might be the last month I pay. All right. Let's see. How do I install Android platform from the CLI? Man, I don't need a brief overview. Just give me the fucking command. God damn it. I wonder if this is what they were disagreeing about. Someone was like, you know what? We want our stuff to be useful. In other words, like, no, we want it to be slow and non-useful. Man, like, all of this, all I need is the command. Use the command SK. Okay, platforms, Android. Okay, thank you. My gosh, that's all I needed. All right, my API level is going to be 34, maybe. Platforms. Is it 34? Yeah, 34. And it says that I could do this, but oh, I needed to quote it. Okay, that was the problem. So we'll rerun that too. It needs to be quoted. Oops, I need to fix that one day. A real coders will make, wait. I gotta read this. Not bad. Real coders well made codes and cry how bugs they made. Wait, what? A real coders well make codes and try for help, but I don't understand. But I will admit that, yes, all of the greatest coders, they're the ones who make the most bugs. Of course, I'm just saying that because I'm the one that makes the most bugs and I want to make myself feel good about myself. So I'm going to say that the best coders make bugs because that's what I do. All right, let's try this again. Maybe we have the things that we need now. Let's go to here and try to do that again. Launch profile, usable launch profile cannot be located. Okay, fine. We'll set it up here. All right, so we're gonna pick this emulator that we got, and we'll also we'll just try to run it, see what happens. Fell, of course. JDK version, okay, yeah, okay. JDK 9. See, this is weird. So we have JDK version 17, and then in here under Xamarin, it's JDK 9 errors. So it's like, all right. So what's the difference between JDK 17 and 9, and why does... I don't know. Maybe I'll just read what it says. I'll take my own advice. Oh, broken. Where are you from? Hitam. And am I pronouncing that right? I don't know how to pronounce people's names. I'm gonna be real. Like, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce most names. Just my own name. I know how to pronounce that one. Wait, are they serious? Yeah. Can I at least run this on iOS? Normally it's iOS that I have all of the problems with, but now it seems to be Android. iPad Pro. Wait, I don't see my iOS devices. I see my physical ones, but I don't see my... I'll just use this one. See how that goes. Oh, you're from Morocco. I've never been to Morocco, but I had some coworkers from Morocco. One of my neighbors, his business partner, is Moroccan. One of my friend's wife is from Morocco. I've been adjacent to Morocco and Tunisia. And yeah, that region. Tunisia, Algeria, and Egypt. But I've never been to Morocco. I wanted to go, but I don't know if I'm gonna go anytime soon. I've canceled all my travel for the rest of the year. Is this building, like, what is it doing? Oh, it's me being dumb. I did not actually start the thing. All right, look at that. So it works just fine for, hopefully this is iOS and not Mac OS Catalyst. Yeah, so yeah, it's working. So it's just Android. Oh my gosh. Typically Android is easier to get set up. Obviously, no, I still have to do the hard work of integrating with iOS. That's harder than on Android. But so far, just getting Android up and running has been a challenge. And I'm going to try to articulate this better because I use these as my notes to figure out what the hell I've done. So if we come here and we just look here, we see that there's this Java here. And then we also have a Microsoft version of that. So I have the JDK, but I also have the Microsoft build of the JDK. And then there's also, if we go to library, which is here, library and Android, you'll notice that this is the Android library that I keep talking about. However, let's open up this on the side and we'll do, where is it? I've already forgotten where it is. Not here, we'll close that. Here. Under developer. So we'll go back. Yeah, I think it'll help if I show this side by side as why this is confusing the hell out of me and what I think could be happening. So you'll notice that we have some similar things here. On the left, let me clean this up a little bit. Do that. All right. On the left, we have Android. On the right, we have Microsoft Xamarin Android, aka Maui, aka Xamarin's deprecated, but not really. So here's what's confusing me. I've updated my build tools. Let's do it here. We'll do this with both. So we see here on the left in Android, I have the build tools 29, 30, 32, 33, 34. And, you know, I think I just installed 34 for here. So I've managed to do that. And then we go into command line tools, and we have version 5 and 7. We come into command line tools here. We only have 7 and latest. I don't know what the difference is, but there is a difference. Emulator, don't care right now. Licenses, don't care right now. This is what was another interesting thing. I had already accepted these licenses, and when I tried to build, it was like, oh yeah, you need to accept a license. Well, I did, but turns out I accepted the Android license. But apparently, the Android license is different from the Android license, if you catch my drift. Like, that's what Microsoft, they're like, you need to accept the Android license. And I'm like, I've accepted the Android license. What they really meant to say is that you need to accept the Microsoft Xamarin Android license. So I've accepted that license, so we're good with that. Now we'll go into platform tools. It's not platforms, it's platforms. And we see here I have 28, 31, 32, 33, 34. At this point, I should have 34 because I think I just installed it. Yep, Android 31, 33, 34. Okay, let's see. Under tools, which this is, wait, wrong thing. This is where things get a little bit more interesting because I see there's the SDK manager here, if you can see here, SDK manager. But if we go into the command line tools here and we go to latest, we see here that we have SDK manager. So I wonder if these are just sim linked. That's probably it. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it is. They're links. Oh, wait. Let's go into tools first. Wrong one. You want to go into CMD tools, latest bin. All right, cool. So yeah, these are links. Okay. I'm not completely dumb here. Let's see if these are links here too. So we'll go into CMD tools 7. How come it doesn't tell me whether or not this is a link, or maybe it's not a link? On the right, on the Microsoft side, maybe it's not a link. I don't know. I don't think I trust that though. Oh no, it isn't a link. Oh, okay. This is different then. It's a little bit different how Microsoft is doing this. What are they telling me that I'm missing? Yo, what's up, Casual Economist? How you doing? Just got in here. Happy to have you. I'm glad to have you here. Have you talked about Sam joining Microsoft? Yeah, briefly. How do you feel about that? Sam and what's his face? Brock. What's his name? Is it Chris Brock? I forgot his name. But that guy, they are now CEOs of a new advanced AI research division in Microsoft. And I have a strong feeling that those 3 senior researchers who left are probably going to join them. And I wouldn't be surprised if OpenAI, like if 20 to 30% of their staff goes, especially the engineering team. From my understanding, Brock is a world-class, he's capable of building world-class engineering organizations, and everyone loves him. So I have a strong feeling that a lot of their engineering may leave and go with him, but we'll see. Let's see what happens with Mira, right? Like if Mira ends up staying, I got to take back what I was saying about her. It turns out that maybe she wasn't going along with this. And I also did a little bit of thinking after I finished my stream, and I was like, oh wait, she's not a founder. She's literally an employee. Like she was hired. Obviously she's a high level senior exec, but she's still an employee. So I was like, well, she probably has equity, and she probably has like a vest, and if she leaves, she'll be giving that up. And like I don't think that it would have been, She would have got fired had she told, any of the folks what was happening, because technically she is an executive. She's an employee. She's not, meant to talk about the things that the board, her supervisors tell her not to talk about, or they could fire her. So I thought about it. I was like, you know what? She's, like any other employee, like this will happen, right? They may not agree with it. So it seems like she didn't agree with the move, and she was put in this predicament as well. And I also saw that they hired a new CEO. They hired the former CEO of Twitch. I don't know if you saw that. So OpenAI has a new CEO. It's the former CEO of Twitch. Let me see if I can find that somewhere. Twitch CEO, OpenAI. Emmett Shear, co-founder and former CEO of streaming service Twitch, has been appointed as the new CEO of artificial or OpenAI. I think they should rename the company, to be honest. It shouldn't be called OpenAI. They should rename it Close AI. Because it's not open at all. I mean, parts of it are. Like, some of their models are open, but most of it isn't. Yeah, so this is interesting, right? Like, the employees, they said that they would quit or they would all resign if they didn't, if the board didn't resign, and then bring Sam and I forgot his name again, Brock. If they didn't bring him back, is it Brock or Brockman? Whatever his name is. They said that they would quit. So I'm now curious if we're going to see a bunch of people leaving OpenAI this week. This is a holiday week, by the way. So like, we'll see if people come back from their vacations next week. So this whole week is going to be, well, from today until next Monday is going to be an interesting time period to me. Let's see here. OpenAI better start posting some job openings soon. I think a lot of staff will make the switch to Microsoft. I mean, they have a lot of job openings, but I mean, let's be real. Like, I think only certain people can work at these types of companies. So it's hard to find world-class engineers. And I know this now after having worked, on a team of other world-class engineers. And when I say world-class, I mean truly world-class. It is hard to find those people. OpenAI probably had most of the world's best, AI researchers and scientists on Earth. Like, they probably already had it, right? Like, so if they lose them, who are they replacing them with? People who are inferior? Like, I don't know how that would work. Why you hate the founders of Twitch? You shouldn't hate the founders of Twitch. Like what did they do to you? And 4 of them, like, they had a very interesting path to how they got here, and they had an insight that no one else had, and they created a whole new, thing. Like, there are people who make entire livings off of this. Why would you hate that? Yeah, I know about Justin TV. That was it. Like, it was Justin TV, and the whole idea was about, capturing and sharing your life with others, with everyone. And gaming just happened to become a niche that made it take off. It was the killer app, essentially. So yeah, I know it was Justin TV, and they had a pretty heck of a time. I remember back in Dig. I don't know how old you are, but Dig was a site that I used to watch with is it Kevin Rose and some other founders. Like, I remember, back then they were talking about Justin TV, and at that time it was kind of interesting because it was very new. We can't take for granted that a lot of this video stuff on the internet is relatively new. Like, being able to just go on the internet and just watch a video in 4K and not have to wait, that's new. For real. All right, so we see here that we're able to run the iOS build of this, but for some reason I'm unable to get my Android stuff working, which is the opposite of what I was expecting. The reason why I started with Android initially is because that was the one that was working, and I expected iOS to be the one to give me all of the issues. That's not the case, unfortunately. And they keep doing this right here, and it seems like even in their docs, they don't make it clear that there are two versions of Android that they're referencing. Like there's Android, real Android, and then there's Microsoft Android. I'm gonna call Microsoft Android Windows Android. That's what we're gonna call it, Windows Android or Xamarin Android. All right, we're gonna set this to Android now. Here in the project, and I'm going to try to run that again. Close that one. Will it work? Yes, this one. What do you mean launch profile cannot be applied? Do I have to type it out? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, by the way, wait. Oh, okay. This is Java compiler error. All right, let's see what we're getting. This is different, right? This is different than what I was getting last time. I'm okay with that. So this is in the object that is trying. All right, error. Wait, why did it take me to the bottom? Error cannot find symbol. Which symbol are we looking for? We're looking for will it compile. Okay. What symbol? Don't just say can't find symbol and not tell me what that symbol is. Extends Android browser. Okay. Symbol class custom tab service connection. Okay. Location package Android X browser custom tabs. There cannot find symbol. Public void on custom tab service. So it's some custom tab. Okay, oh my gosh, what is this? Recycle view widget. There's a lot of things here. Why is it pulling Android X? What's Android X? Is this Google's trying to copy Apple? It's just like, oh, we're gonna name ours X now that, no. What is this? Comprises the Android Jetpack. What the fuck is Jetpack? Suite of libraries to help developers follow best practices, reduce boilerplate code, and write code that works consistently across Android. Okay. So is it snippets? Is that what it is? Android X is a major improvement to the original Android support library, which is no longer maintained. Android. Okay, let's see if there's new Android X packages. Maybe that's it, right? So, man, this is not fun. .NET, and then oh wait, I need to be. Yeah, I can't do it here. I need to go into here. I shouldn't have did this. I should have grepped. I'm looking for something like Android X, but like a later version. Okay. No Android X. I'm going to use the Android Studio tooling to see what I have for Android, and I'm going to just try to manage, or I'm going to try to mirror that for Xamarin. At this point, I'm calling them different names because I can't call Xamarin Android. It's not the same thing. Like, obviously, all this stuff for Android that I've done doesn't work. Why can't I order these? All right, anyway, so we have 34 as my platform SDK tools. We have build tools, Android SDK, Android emulator, Android SDK platform tools. I wonder if platform tools is something that I need to think about. Let's see. Is it list installed? Of course, they use underscores. Okay. So I have the build tools, I have the command line tools, I have the emulator, platform tools, Android SDK platform tools. Do we have that? Maybe that's what, oh, that's what this is, Android SDK platform tools. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna copy these out. You know what I don't see? I don't see this thing right here where it just says 34. Like, shouldn't I see SDK here? Oh wait, never mind. I see Android SDK platform 34. Never mind. Why doesn't that not match up with what's here? I'm gonna make my life a little easier. I'm gonna delete anything that's not something that I care about, which I think is gonna be here. I like all of these build tools. I don't think I care about them. Command line tools, I'm also gonna delete this. Emulator, we don't care about that. Platform tools, I'm gonna delete anything that's not the one that I care about. And then platforms. I do see the system images here, but I guess this is different. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things here. 5. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things here. So I'm missing something. What am I missing? If any, honestly, I think it would be the SDK, because Android X is saying that it can't find something. That sounds SDK like. But it says SDK platform. I don't know what the difference between SDK and SDK platform are, or if there is a difference. I'm going to grab these latest tools here. See what that does. Wait a minute, build tool. Okay, all right. So we have those build tools, but there's another. Oh, command line tools. This is what I was looking for. All right, this is closer to what we had last time. All right, I'm going to switch gears because this is only part of my job. I'm going to answer other people's questions. I don't know what's going on with that, so I'm going to move on and be productive in other things. So let's see, we have a few questions. Can anyone help if iOS interruption levels set to critical is working through the API for, wait, what? Can anyone confirm if iOS interruption _ level set to critical is working through the API for iOS? For some reason it has ceased to work for me. Does work through the web form to send a text message. Wait, does work through the web form to send a text message. Okay, so this person, let me go into the dashboard where they're questioning about. I'm gonna use my own account because I'm gonna be sharing stuff. I don't want to show anything that my colleagues wouldn't want me showing. All right, so we go into messages and we'll do a new message and new push. What they're on about is, wait, do I have, maybe we can't use Notes. I don't think I have iOS set up here. Let me go to an app that has iOS set up. So we go to messages and we do a new push, and under platform settings, under here, we have a way to alert the platform of how important the message is and whether or not it should still show. And they did it here. They're saying that it works here, but it's not working on the API side. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try to replicate. Oh, I forgot they renamed it. send a notification, and we're gonna use. Oops. Wait. Whoa. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait. What's going on here? Okay, so we're production. We're gonna use my account. And yeah, we're gonna manage this. It's gonna be account. Do I have this app? What app is this? iOS user model. Yes, I do. Perfect. So what I need to do is change. Oh, it's here. It's already there. Look at that. Okay, so this may work. I actually don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably going to be REST's API key. That. Okay. We get a 400 bad request. Please include a case sensitive head. Wait. Did I give it the wrong one? Oh yeah, I probably did. Yeah, let me go ahead and update this to the right things. Keys, open doors. We're gonna grab this key. Okay, yeah. It looks like I didn't have the right key. I must have changed it. I change these keys often because I do this. So I forget that I sometimes will change these after a stream, which you know. All right, let's see how that fares. Still get a bad request. Okay. Oh wait, app ID. The app ID is different too. That. All right, this should be app ID, obviously. Okay, there we are. So now that that's cleared away, I don't like this. I'm gonna open it up here though, just so I can keep it, and we're gonna recreate it here. Oh, it's already done. Oh, look at that. I wonder if they fixed this, because last time you couldn't do this. It wouldn't convert back and forth. We have our subscribed users. Okay. All right. So now that we've got our requests, our base requests, what we're gonna do is go onto our API docs and show where it's documented. It should be documented. I hope it's documented. Maybe this will be an opportunity for me to go and tell someone to update this. All right, so we're gonna go to our push channel properties right here. And these are all the things that we care about when it comes to push notifications. And there is an iOS. We only care about iOS. I kind of want these to be switched. Yeah, let me create an issue right quick. I'm dumb. What is this? One signal. Yeah, that's what this is. cannot type right now. Does Huawei have Huawei? Is this how you spell Huawei, or is it? Yeah, I think that's how you spell Huawei. We'll say etc. Yeah, we do. Yeah, all right. I think the current Halloween groupings are fine, but adding platform subgroups could be better. Why is this? What? Oh, sure. I missed a comma. Fine. Sure. Oh, you don't use an N in front of etc. I did not know that. This is new to me. Cool. So I don't know why that was problems for your turn. No. All right. So this is what I'm talking about here. Like all of these things. Like, let's just get these grouped so that I can see all of the things that I can do for the platform. As of right now, I just do iOS. I'll put that in here. All right, so this is going to be for our docs. This is developer experience, and this is for our API. Do I have? Guess I'll create a new project. Oh, I'm like, I thought it was gonna do the thing. I'm like waiting. All right, this is gonna be DevRel docs. And oh shit. This right here is gonna be the backlog. And I want this to be a part of that documentation. Is it support team? Or team support? Oh my gosh. I never know what the names of the channels are. I guess this is the support team. No, probably not. Not sure what's going on with that, but yeah. One support, one signal maybe? Oh yes, this is it. I don't know why it's not just called team support. Or maybe this isn't it. Channel for the ones issues. All right, so all that I did all that. Now we're back to what I was working on, which is, I created my issue to give feedback to improve our docs. But now I need to go and actually do the thing, which is what this person was talking about. Where's Discord? Here. So this person, they're saying, hey, I tried to set this critical whatever the thing, that preference. So we're gonna find that here, I think. And we're just gonna iOS. We have 47 options to go through. We have subtitle, content available, mutable content. What was that? Target content identifier. That's probably not it. iOS attachments, iOS category, example calendar. Okay, I don't think that's it. Icon type, none of that matters. Appearance, none of that matters. The sound, don't care. Badge type, count, collapse ID, thread ID, summary arg, or arg count, iOS relevance. It's a score to set per notification to indicate how it should be displayed when grouped. Okay, iOS interruption level, this is it. Indicate the priority and delivery timing of notification to interrupt the user up until iOS 15. What version of iOS are we on now? Oh, 17. Apple primarily focused on critical notifications. You could choose from options: active, passive, time sensitive, critical. Default is active. All right, let's see what they have. They didn't share much, so obviously not much I can really do. So we have iOS interruption level set to critical. It's working through the API. Okay, let's go to my Rapid API thing here. We're going to add a new property, a parameter, whatever we're going to call it. and it's going to be called iOS something interruption level. Interruption level. The first thing I'm gonna do is give it a nonsense string. Okay, we get is invalid. Okay, that's good. All right, so that was my first thing is like, all right, maybe they could have gave it another string and we just aren't checking. We've just axed that out. So we know that it's checking. Let's try active first. Okay, we get 200, okay. Let's try critical. Does it give me anything interesting? Any other notifications? Critical. Okay. It doesn't give me anything additional. So I guess now it's a good time to figure out what this interruption level is. I was hoping this would take me to the Apple docs. All right, focus modes are great for reducing interruptions throughout the day. Yeah, for real. Check it out. It's so great. I'm in a focus mode now. In fact, I'm in a focus mode 24/7 almost. If you get through, it's only because you know me and like I want to talk to you. Oh, I've been here for 2 hours already. I am going to go soon because I'm hungry. I've been sitting here. I'm trying to get through it. I'm over here thinking about food. I'm just hungry. Okay. I want to read this on Apple stocks to understand this more, because maybe they've changed something with this. Maybe. Oh wait, critical. This requires you to obtain special permission from Apple before being able to send critical alerts. Once you obtain this permission, you can follow this. Oh, look at that. Okay, how do we get permission to do this though? It's an entitlement. Okay. To send users a notification marked as critical. Oh, wait. No, never mind. It sees for does work through the web form to send it. Okay, never mind. Let's create a thread here. Let's see, critical iOS delivery failure, delivery failure. When for critical. Wait, I had to, oh my gosh, this is dumb. I had to make a message before I can name it, even though it's here. where the hell is my browser? Like, that wasn't it. Oh, here. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? All right. Yeah. So what I want to do is, well, I'll come back to that. There's not much I can do here, to be honest. Hello. Well, actually, I am going to do one thing before I move on. I will put this to the team. I've already forgotten the name of this property. Oh man, what's the name of the property? It was something iOS something. iOS, yeah, that's the name. Yeah, I'm gonna share that link so that it's clear what exactly I'm talking about. What is this called? This is iOS interruption level. Okay. All right, cool. All right, in the meantime, I'm gonna ask this person if they're willing to share their app ID. All right, so moving on. Hello. How are we supposed to set up OneSignal with Next.js? Because I've tried React OneSignal, but nothing worked. I've also tried to set up OneSignal, how to integrate OneSignal. Well, that was a long time ago. I'm using Next.js 14, by the way. I mean, I don't know. A lot of this isn't a OneSignal thing. This is just a React thing. And it's just like, you install the package and you do it like you do any other React thing. Now there are some weirdness around it, but I have a sample that I can give them. It's only, I think it's built for Next 12 though, or maybe Next 13, or maybe I'll create one right quick for Next 14 and share that with them. Yeah, we'll go GitHub. I think that's under my organization, developers, yeah. So we have the, which one is which? Is it push sample? No, this can go away. I think this one is the old one that was based off of Next 12, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, this is Next 13. Or I updated it, one or the other. No, not 8 months ago. Yeah, this is based on, okay. So that's one, but maybe that's not the right one. Next. I don't understand why I have two, to be honest. 2 years. Okay, this needs to go. This is done. We're gonna archive this. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go a step further. This is gonna get deleted. My reasoning behind deleting it, and oh my god, they're gonna make me. I'm not copying that. I'm not. They thought I was about to type that. They thought they was slick. You used to be able to select this, so they recently made this unselectable. They got me fucked up if they think I'm about to start typing. Come on, watch. Freaking work. Just, no, use my authenticator app. Come on. One day. There we go. All right, so our next repo. So this is a push sample. I'm gonna rename it, and this is just gonna be our one signal next push sample, next sample, JS, next JS sample. We'll rename that. All right, so, oh, I have a PR. What the hell? Updates API to user model. Why is this not done? Oh, it's broken. Ah, okay, yeah, I remember now. It's all coming back. All right, let's deal with this. See if we can make any progress with this. What time is it? That's 20. All right. Who is this? One signal. Why am I in that? Here, developers. All right, so that push sample, we're gonna remove it because I'm gonna just reclone it. Or actually, I'm not gonna remove it yet. I'm not gonna remove it yet. I'm gonna remove the other thing if it's here for Next.js. If I don't see it though. Yeah, I don't see any other next, so maybe we're good. Let's go into the one thing with the next push sample in it. And I wanna see if there's any unstaged commits. There's not. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're dumping this. We're gonna delete it. What is this called? One signal next something. That. Remove that. So we'll clone our repo. This is gonna be one signal developers / one signal next JS sample maybe. Okay. So we have the newest thing, and we're on main now, but I want to check out whatever that other branch was. User model. Cool. So now we're here. We're good. Let's see what happens when. Well, before I do this, let's open up the project. This isn't it. One signal. All right. All right, so I think all of this needs to be that, like not commented out. We'll get rid of this. Console log initializing one signal if one signal. All right, yeah, I remember. So we're not going to use a ref anymore. User ID, set user ID. This was me trying to figure out how to get it to not render twice on the server, because that's what happens. So I figured out another way of doing that. Let's install some things. Oh, this is wrong. All right, there we are. We'll just return. Here, we'll just do an early return. Now, I would like to have done this after the await, but it doesn't work that way for some reason. So we'll just say set initialize to true here. True. I think I need to use arc for this one. All right, so we're going to localhost port 3000. Let's see what we get. We get an error. Window is not defined. Okay. Let's go to where wait, window is not defined. Use client maybe? Is it that? Or is it just like use client? I don't know what it is. Or is it used with one of these? I mean, window is not defined. Oh, there's no space. Error, window is not defined. Interesting. Okay. I'm doing this just to see if it'll build, just to see, because it could be something else. No, yeah. So it's definitely my hook that's causing the issue. So we got to figure out what's going on with this hook. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna check is to see if window is defined. We'll return. Maybe that will have an effect. Okay. Fine. All right, let's see if I have the latest of everything. Let's see. React, one signal. Ooh, I need to make sure I'm okay. Well, there's a few things here. First of all, I'm using the beta. There's that. Is it 3.1? This is something that I actually don't know, so we'll need to look for that. That will be on npm. Yeah, that seems to be the latest. Yeah, all right, cool. We'll take it. Save that off, and oops. Let's make this so it doesn't take up my whole screen. And let's install that latest thing. All right, look at that. It's not failing. That's good. And we get the correct thing, or I hard-coded anonymous. No, I hard-coded it. Okay, I see. So we're not getting a user ID because I don't think I have one. Or, oh, okay, never mind. There's an error. Initialization error. You need to provide a one signal ID. Okay. One signal. Where am I? Where's the ID at? Okay, app ID. Am I not passing that in? It's coming from common. All right, give me a second. I need to go to my environment. Oh wait, no, maybe I don't. Maybe I've just put it in common and just hard coded it. I may have done that too. Ooh, I know what the issue is. It comes down to environment files. You know what? I'm gonna do a stream. Probably do when I'm on vacation or whatever. I'm gonna migrate to using one password for managing all of my environment variables, because managing environment variables is a pain in the ass, especially when you have several machines like I do. I have 4 here, and then I also have some infrastructure that I deploy to. Let's just say that I have about 40 different things going on, all different environment variables. Depending on the machine I'm on, it makes a difference because I need to generate secrets, and I need it to be secure. So I'm probably gonna do a live stream dedicated fully to getting all of my stuff and just using one password entirely for my environment stuff. It's possible. It's something that I had intended to build when I was working on Post Supply in the past, but I decided I didn't need to do that anymore when I decided to throw in the towel on Post Supply. And it looks like people are asking me questions, so I gotta. All right, well, let's go ahead and create the file that I know that I need. I'm gonna have to find these values. One signal user auth key in the public auth. Wait, do I even need this? I don't think I need to use this. Oh no, I do need it. Damn it. Okay. Well, we're gonna create an environment file here. And I think it needs to be .local or something like that. And just gonna copy this thing right here. And we're also gonna copy the other one. I'm gonna use my all right, I gotta find the app to use. Maybe I can just use one of these apps that I already have lying around. This app ID here. So we'll take that. All right, I'm going to grab my user auth key. I can't share that one because if I do, then I have to go and change it. There's only one user auth key. That's why it makes a difference here. So give me a moment as I get that information. Where's Visual Studio? Did I close it? Oh, okay, I moved it. I'm dumb. All right, we'll put that there. All right, cool. Now let's see what happens now. So we'll close this. Hey, what is this? What is this sparkle? Let's clear all of this. Uncaught SDK init error, one signal. This web push config can only be used on localhost 5500. Okay, interesting. All right, look at that. Initializing one signal. We're initialized. Okay. All right, now the next thing is I'm gonna add a, oh, it did it. Okay, I was about to add the notification bell, but it did that. I want the notification bell though. And I thought I closed this earlier. Maybe I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe. And let's confirm that this works. We'll come into Paul, which I've closed like an idiot. And let's push this notification. And I'm gonna remove this. We don't really care about that right now. And then we'll just be like, oh. I don't know if I'm able to get notifications from Arc. Let me check. This is why I use another browser typically. It's because I have enabled it where it works there. Arc, no, it works. So we should get something. I think, maybe. Headings, content, include segments. Yeah, that worked apparently. So. I'm still an anonymous user, which is that's interesting. Let's refresh. Am I still anonymous? I'm still anonymous. Interesting. I have a feeling that I haven't actually initialized one signal. That's what I'm thinking at this point. Oh no, I obviously no, I did initialize. Obviously, I have initialized. Let's look at the cookie. No, that won't be it. Where do we store that? Is it index db? Yeah. Make this a little bit bigger. All right, so we have an app ID, registration ID. Okay, it's null still. Okay. Options is push enabled. False. Okay, that's quite interesting actually. Push notification. I didn't mean to do that. Notifications. Okay. Allowed to send notifications, so it's not allowed. That's the thing. So we're gonna do localhost. I don't know if I should have had to do like, I thought this was by default. Maybe I'll put HTTP. I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm just gonna do it just in case. Okay. Did we get it? No, we didn't. No notification. All right, well, let's go to our dashboard and see if it's even trying to be delivered. Failed. Okay. Unsubscribed. Am I even subscribed? Let's go to my audience. I may need to just come in and delete all of the things here. User opted out. Okay, oh my God, I have too many users. It's a fun way to delete, isn't it? I thought I shared feedback about this. Maybe I will go and confirm if I have or not. And yeah, see when we're gonna get this addressed. Right, at least give me a select where I can just select a bunch of things at once. I kind of hope someone from work watching me do this, and then go look at that product feedback repo that I created and note the date that I created it. And then ask yourself, why am I still having to do this? Is that it? Yes. All right. What we want to do is no, well, not that obviously. Wait, no. Is it seriously gonna? What? What's this? This behavior is really weird with Arc. Is it because I'm in developer mode? Maybe. Let's leave developer mode. Which, shit, how do you leave developer mode? Is it Control D? Yeah. All right, you can't see the pop-up. It came off on another screen for some reason. All right, so we're gonna clear all site settings. Or just clear cache, clear cookies, all site settings. Make sure that we're good. Okay, it looks like we're okay. We're on. Oh, I think that had an ID. I thought I saw an ID. Did I see an ID? Let me go back to my stream. Oh yeah, there was an ID there. It worked. All right, well then. Oh, okay. So it was working, but now it's not anymore. Gosh. I just looked at it. I went back on the stream and saw that I did have that ID there. It popped in briefly. All right, let's go back into developer mode and see what's gonna happen. We're gonna turn on the notification bell because I want to be able to easily enable notifications. Notify button. There should be like a bell. Prompt options. Wait, is prompt options? It's just not that. Come on. All right. I got it. Technically, this is documentation too, but we'll leave it as such. I thought I had an SDK project, but maybe I don't. Yeah, I'll just leave it out. I don't have a project for it. I'm gonna be very specific because I forget we have real engineers here. We have actual engineers who know what the hell they're doing, so I'll be very specific. Yeah. All right, so, oh wait, I need to put in, I actually don't know. I don't want to lie. I'm going to see if I actually can get this from our docs easily, right? Also, I would want to share the document that I'm going to be sharing or looking for. It's our web quick start, and nope, it's not there. It's our front end SDKs. Web. Okay, and then we have the notification something, prompt options, yes. Okay, so we're done with this one. Did I share this with the SDK team? Push notification content, shared iOS. Attachment, shared iOS. All right, cool. So we're making some progress there. I got messages to respond to. Who is this? I was speaking with Callie. Just stop. Making a video. Oops, why did that open here? I don't want that open there. We'll open this in. Shit, why does it keep freaking doing this? It's so annoying. Gosh. Okay, and I don't want it to open here. All right, this is under wraps. We shouldn't. This is none. I don't think I can share this stuff with y'all. So it's on another screen. So just pretend like I have more than one screen. That's the one I'm looking at. Let's see here. What else do we need? I was speaking with about the stock. How would you feel about recording a video, building an app inbox on a test app? We'll post that as an ends resource together with Doc. I don't know about building an app. I don't know about all that. We'll see, because I'm struggling to build this app. I can't even get I can't even get it to work. Things that are supposedly documented aren't working for me. Let's do a slide down. I figured out what I need to do. So we're going to do our notify button, maybe? Where is it at? Bell. Enable subscription bell. Enable. Okay. Oh my gosh. Enable the subscription bell. So it is enabled. Why don't I see it? Maybe I need to close it. Maybe there was some stuff that stuck around. Is enabled. I don't know why or how or what the fuck. Let's see if I have a user account or, like a user here now. Okay, this is strange to me. All right, this is CC86. What is this? Oh, that's the push ID. Did I not get a user ID? On signal ID, here we are. CC87. Okay, so this is the one. I'm going to delete the second one here. So apparently it was already there. I don't understand how. I don't remember accepting it, but apparently I've done it. It's okay, fine, whatever. Now that we have this here, I got to figure out why this isn't giving me the correct ID. And I have a feeling I know why that is. Right here. Okay, let's try to run this now. I have a feeling that maybe this right here, I will only see this when it gets changed, right? So obviously it's not going to write. So I need a better way of getting that information. But for now, I'm going to move forward because I don't need it anymore. All right, let's do that. And we're going to get the push. Doesn't seem like it. Let's go to our delivery. Delivered, okay. So this is what I was saying, where it's like, I don't remember accepting the fact that I can do this, that I can accept notifications, but I don't know how to. But I'm tired of struggling, so I'm going to go ahead and and go eat. This is my lunch. Actually, it's past my lunch break. I'm supposed to take my lunch at noon, and that it's arbitrary. It's not like I have a schedule. It's just I tell people that's when I'm gonna take my lunch. So let's see, when is my next meeting? I'll probably have screwed myself. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I only have one optional meeting at 4. All right, yeah. So I might be back a little bit later today, and maybe, right? If I am, it'll be after I'm done with work, or maybe while I'm doing work. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. I'll be back a little bit later. But if you enjoyed any part of this, I would hope that you consider giving me a like, a thumbs up. Consider following me on Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, all of the above. Like whatever platform you're watching. Also, feel free to comment if you have questions about One Signal or any of the stuff that I was doing today. And yeah, happy to chat about it. Oh, another thing, I'll talk about this. I'll bring it up a couple more times, but I am going to co-hosting a live stream with Andrew from DevCycle. They do the same thing that Launch Darkly does, which is a what do you call those things? Feature flagging. It allows you to build in feature flagging features into your application and turn on and off features from some dashboard based off of whatever rules you have, what have you. Anyway, we'll be doing a live stream Wednesday of that, and I'll talk about that every stream until that happens, which is only a couple more streams. But yeah, until then, y'all have a good rest of the day. I will see y'all later, and thanks for hanging out. Peace.